Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was pretty invested with the pink sauce drama when it was originally going down a while back. I think it was what, like sometime last year, right? And then when that lady kind of like resurfaced recently, it got me really curious, and I decided I had to try the sauce for myself. If you don't know about the pink sauce drama, you got to look it up for yourself. But I will summarize it just real quick in case you just absolutely can't be bothered. But it started on TikTok, as all crazy internet stories do in the past couple of years. But this woman who goes by Chef Pie, like Pii, I think it's pronounced pie. She invented this dipping sauce. It's called pink sauce. It was this super duper bright, like Pepto Bismol pink sauce that, like, I guess everybody was super interested in just because it was pink. And, she just made it like by the bottle, like in her home, and enough people were interested in it that people started like trying to buy it from her. So she started shipping it to people, right? Problem was, it was made with like milk and dairy and whatnot, and she was just shipping it, just like tossing it in a box and shipping it to them with no other, like, nothing to preserve it. So people were getting it, and the bottles were like exploding in like the heat, because this was in like the middle of the summer. Yeah, I think this was last summer. And it was spoiled when people got it a lot of the times. People were even getting sick from it in some extreme cases. And then people started calling her out and saying that she needed to get FDA approved if she was going to sell this stuff. And then she said she didn't need to be FDA approved because the FDA, and these are her words, not mine, but the FDA is only for like drugs and whatnot. I know that's what she said though. But yeah, she went really on the offensive, and she started saying that basically like everybody like who was like calling her out and like telling her to like stop selling this sauce that was making people sick. She was telling them that like they were all idiots that didn't know what they were talking about. All this yada yada yada. Anyway, sauce gets bought out by this like big corporation, and it's sold in stores now. Then this year, she was claiming that she somehow never made a dime off of the sauce, and that allegedly they just like essentially robbed the sauce right out from under her. Then the company was like, no, actually, we've paid her like $100,000 so far for the sauce, and she's getting paid another 10K a month. It's it's a whole thing. Again, that summary was not very good if you were not up to date on the drama. But the point is, yeah, I bought a bottle of it because I really wanted to try it. And the first thing that I noticed is probably going to be the first thing you'll notice. It's really not all that pink. It's like a pale, like, I don't know, almost like a salmon color maybe. In the TikToks, if you saw them, like, that it was like a bright, vibrant, like neon, like, I'm gonna say like a chemically pink, if that makes any sense. And this is not that. Like, this is just like, hopefully you can kind of tell. It's not really. It's vaguely pink. The label is the pinkest thing here, and like literally the color of the original sauce was literally like the color of this label. Um, but how does it taste? I have tried it already. You can probably look. I don't know how well you can tell. Yeah, you can see I have had a decent amount of this stuff because I know, like, I want to come on here and just dunk on the sauce because she was such a terrible person, and still is, near as I can tell. And how she handled the whole thing was just horrid. But the sauce is not bad. Excuse me. A lot of people compared it to ranch, and that is pretty much what it tastes like. Ranch, but like a little bit sweeter, a little bit tangier. I think the main like active ingredient in it is dragon fruit. Yeah, so literally the first ingredient here is dragon fruit puree, and it also has coconut cream in it. I would say you can kind of taste the coconut cream in it a little bit too. Like, it tastes like ranch, but it's got a sweeter, like fruity kind of taste in a way that is fine. Like, it's okay. It's really, really not that different from ranch. In fact, I would even go so far as to say I kind of suspect that she just maybe used like a basic ranch as the like base ingredient and then just added other stuff from there. I'm not really sure, but you know, it beats the hell out of eating your chicken dry. I guess you could dip like You can dip fries in it too. That works. I have some of it here, so let me try a little bit of it just to make the flavor fresh in my mind. I've never eaten on camera before, so this is gonna be a weird first for me, but. Yeah, it's I don't know, like if you want like a sweeter, vaguely fruity, almost a little bit tropical kind of ranch, then try some of it, I guess. I would say if you see it on sale, may as well scoop up a bottle just for the meme. But yeah, I can't. I'll finish this bottle probably because it's not bad, but I don't see myself buying it repeatedly or anything like that. So yeah, that's my official review of the sauce. It's like a 6 out of 10, I'm gonna say.